Hey guys, what's up? It's Mike from That's Cool Collectibles, and today on the program we're going to talk about the artists that helped to influence the genre we know today as heavy metal. Stay tuned. The genre of heavy metal music didn't just appear, it evolved, and it came from styles of music such as garage rock and psychedelic rock. Early artists that helped to contribute to these genres were bands like The Who, The Kinks, the Yardbirds, the Jeff Beck Group, Jimi Hendrix Experience, Cream, and Mountain. Okay, so we're going to take a spin through some of my favorite heavy metal records, or records that influenced heavy metal, I should say, and see if you can spot some of these artists, or if you have them in your own collection, or maybe some that you haven't heard of yet. This one you will know, and this is the album that to me helps create the genre. This is Steppenwolf, 1967, self-titled album. It's their second record. On this album is a track called Born to Be Wild, and one of the album reviews that came out on this record referenced that song and the lyric Heavy Metal Thunder. And the guy that was doing the review decided that was a good name for this genre of music, and heavy metal got its name. Honorable mention goes to another album from that same era that probably had one of the first true metal songs on it, even though the actual record wasn't a metal album at all. The Beatles' White Album contained the track Helter Skelter, a Paul McCartney written track that was as heavy as anything that had ever been at that point. Up next on our list is a band that definitely took the genre into new places, as well as popped a few eardrums on the way. This is Blue Cheer, and they became very well known for their cover of Eddie Cochran's Summertime Blues. This is the Vince Bus Eruptum, and the debut of the power trio, Blue Cheer. Next on our list is a band that helped to redefine the length of a song using the entire second side of the record. This is Iron Butterfly, and the album, Inagata Davida. Hey, if you're enjoying today's video, take a minute and like and subscribe to the channel. It'll help us out. We're a brand new channel, just getting off the ground, and can't wait to create more content for you. So like and subscribe and follow us along the way. Thanks for watching. Up next on our list is a band that really helped to define what the intro of a song could do, and their epic remake of the Supremes' You Keep Me Hanging On is still used in TV and movie soundtracks today. This is Vanilla Fudge. Coming up next on our list is one of my all-time favorite bands, and I really encourage you to check this album out. This is Steve Marriott and Peter Frampton with Humble Pie, and the epic Rockin' the Fillmore, quite possibly one of the greatest live albums ever made. So I encourage you to change your life and check out this record. Okay, coming in next on our list is a band that ultimately would be a little bit cheesy by the end of the 70s, but they started out as a complete powerhouse, and this is Grand Funk Railroad. And don't sleep on these early Grand Funk records. They are awesome, and just a really killer lineup and musicianship. It's really good stuff. So check out early Grand Funk, and another early founding member of heavy metal. Up next on our list, we're going to take a look at a band that powered right through the 70s and got heavier and heavier as they went. This is my favorite record by this group, and this is a band called Budgie, and this is the album Bandolier, which actually came out in the 70s, but they were well established in the late 60s as well as one of the heavier efforts coming out of England. Check out Budgie. By the early 1970s, the rhythm section of the band Vanilla Fudge had moved their way through the Jeff Beck Group and formed this group, Cactus, and I really encourage you to check this out and have a listen to this effort. This is a fantastic record, Cactus. On moving along with some of the more obscure albums on our list. This one is a very hard record to find indeed, and it is an album called Barbed Wire Sandwich by a band called Black Cat Bones, and this is around 1970, I believe this album came out, and definitely one of the heavier rock albums of that year. Next on our list is the first appearance of what would become one of the greatest shock rock artists of all time, and that is the Alice Cooper Band and Easy Action. This is an album that came out in 1970 that was right at the forefront of this new genre of music and change in direction. Check it out. In Britain, a new label had just formed called Vertigo, and it was a subsidiary of Philips in the U.S. market, North America. And one of the first artists to come out on Vertigo was Black Sabbath, but one of their early label mates is the relatively obscure May Blitz, and another truly heavy rock pioneer. They sound a little bit like Cream, a little bit like Zeppelin, but kind of a unique listen, and definitely a rare album, hard one to find, but worth checking out. May Blitz. And the last album we're going to talk about on this list is an album that actually came out in 1967, around the time of the Blue Cheer record, and this is Frigid Pink. And they have a cover on here of House of the Rising Sun that is a very metal version of that song. So just on that tune alone, we should mention Frigid Pink. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. This is just a little list I put together of some albums that I think get forgotten along the way when the discussion of heavy metal comes up. We often hear about Led Zeppelin and Deep Purple and Black Sabbath, of course, but there were other bands around just prior to them and around the same time that were also waving the flag of hard rock heavy metal, and maybe there's a few here that you haven't heard before. Check them out. I think you'll like them, and some are easy to find, some are a little harder, but that's part of the journey. Thanks for watching today. We're, I said before, a brand new channel. I really appreciate everybody checking out the videos, and can't wait to make some more. So like and subscribe, and we'll keep on rocking with you.